Hello, I'm Pieta, and today I want to tell you a story about an artist's right to say no to a request. Cause I've seen my fellow artists being pressured by commissioners and being treated quite rudely in general, so I thought to tell you this tale as a word of warning as to what can happen when you don't set clear boundaries for yourself. Hope you enjoy the video! So this all took place in the year of our Lord 2020, when I was still relatively new to digital art but familiar enough to start advertising myself as an art account. I wasn't good by any means, I still used lots of bases and those apps that help you with poses and stuff. I didn't take commissions either, I only drew so-called requests for some friends. It was that time where I believed that exposure was enough payment. At the time I had many mutuals on Twitter that were into gacha life and Roblox and that kind of stuff. I'm not really into that stuff personally, but a big part of the community also happens to be artists, so I made a few friends there. And I guess it was through one of them that this person found me and started following me. We'll call him Prince for this video. Prince and I began chatting and he seemed very starstruck by my art skills. As an insecure teenager, I was very honored to be admired like that, and as a surprise, I drew his gacha OC for him. Little did I know that would turn out to be one of my first mistakes. Some days after that, Prince began asking me for more. He had updated his OC and felt like the drawing wasn't a good profile picture anymore. I thought it wouldn't be a hassle and finished another drawing for him, and once again he was beaming with joy. However, he never referred to me as the creator of the pictures. Not in his bio, not in his tweets, he even cropped out my signature. People would compliment his profile picture and he would say thanks, as if he'd been the one making them. And it wasn't just 2 pics either. Every week from then on he would message me for new art. Sometimes I declined, saying that I was too busy, but most of the time I gave in and gave him small doodles. He was my friend after all, I thought. But he was so persistent and his request got more and more specific and weird, asking me to draw entire group pics of him and his gacha friends. One of these images he even used as a birthday gift to his friend, again without crediting me anywhere. It started to piss me off big time, but I didn't want to confront him about it since, again, I was an insecure 14-year-old and didn't want to hurt his feelings. At this point he also had a bigger following than I did, so maybe I also felt afraid of what his followers would do if I called him out. I started declining him more and more often though. I thought this would stop his requests, but instead it just added fuel to the flame. Instead of getting weekly messages from him, it turned into a constant daily stream of "Hey, can you draw me now? I updated my OC again. Can you draw me again? Can you draw me now? What about now? Hello, can you draw me again?" It was even worse that he lived on a whole other continent, and due to time zones, most of his messages would reach me at night when I was trying to sleep. He got so mad too when I didn't reply. "You're ignoring me? It's okay. I understand. I'm just gonna turn emo now. I knew you didn't wanna be my friend anyway." Those messages kind of scared me because I've had people vent to me before about wanting to hurt themselves. It wasn't exactly what he was saying, but to me that was the tone of his messages. So basically this meant that at night when I was trying to sleep, he would message bomb me and I would have to get up and respond to him because I was scared that he might hurt himself. Then one day he came to me saying, "Hey, I have a really important request for you and I'd be so happy if you drew it for me." What is it? Then he sends me a photo of a girl who looked like she didn't know her picture was being taken. Who's this? "That's my crush! I love her so much and I'd be so happy if you can you please draw us kissing and holding hands and being a couple so I can impress her? Please, can you draw it for me?" I am not going to draw such things of people I don't even know without their consent. However, I didn't say that to him. Again, I was an insecure coward. Instead, I said that I couldn't draw for him anymore because my tablet broke. Okay, that was partly true. It was actually my pen that had run out of battery and I needed to order a new one and wait for it to arrive, so yeah, I couldn't draw for a while. He seemed to understand but still messaged me often about it. Over time, however, the messages dwindled out and soon his account became inactive. I haven't heard from him since. This feels like an untied ending, but I really hope he's doing better now and not harassing anyone else. Looking back now, it seems obvious that he might have just been a kid with too much internet access. I hope he has learned his lesson and that he never returns to Twitter again. Partly so he doesn't terrorize other artists and partly because Twitter is just a poop fest in general. Artists, you always have the right to say no. If someone begs for free art or even if a customer is offering you money to draw something you don't feel comfortable drawing, you are allowed to say so. Don't be afraid to set boundaries to what you will and won't draw. And if everything goes for you, more power to you. I'm just saying that you're worth much more than some people let on. And if you commission an artist, don't freaking harass them if they won't accept your request. I should have told Prince no way sooner to avoid everything that came after. But yeah, I hope he has learned and still isn't out there doing this to anyone else. I definitely learned to be wary of this type of people and I hope you learned something too. Remember that you are enough, please remember to set boundaries and I will see you again. Bye bye!